Hello! I am doing one of my most requested videos on Instagram ever, and that is an at-home workout with absolutely, what am I doing? No equipment at all. So, this workout is going to tone your whole body, tone those abs, tone those arms, tone those legs, burn some fat, gain some muscle. I'm all out of fingers. That's it. So, with that in mind, let's go work out together, shall we?
Alright guys, so this first exercise, if you look down to the left corner, it will say 1A. That means that it is the first circuit, and then the A means that it is the first exercise in that first circuit. This circuit will go A, B, C, D, and there will be 4 exercises in that. I'm starting out with some sumo squats. I'm doing 10 of those before jumping to 5 jump squats. A sumo squat is slightly more different than a normal squat because your legs are a little bit wider apart and your toes are pointed outward. This will activate more of your hamstrings and your glutes, and I do this simply because your jump squats are going to be a lot more quad dominant. So you will do this exercise for 1 minute before moving on to the next exercise with no break. That sounds really mean, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Welcome to the next exercise. So this one is side squats. You're going to be doing 10 in a row, and then you will go to a 5-second hold. This is similar to a wall squat, except you're not on a wall and you're a little bit higher up. This is just to keep constant pressure and constant tension, constant muscle working, whatever you want to call it, on your legs. So we're going to do this entire exercise for 1 minute before we move on to the third one. We are now halfway there, guys. All right, so this third one is elevated hip thrusts. You can use a chair, you can use your couch, you can use whatever your little heart desires. But with this exercise, I want you to think about keeping your core super tight, and I want you to think about what your hamstrings are doing and what your glutes are doing. You want to push up with your glutes. And when you're all the way at the top, I want you to hold for a couple seconds. Really feel the burn, squeeze as tight as you can. And this is working a lot with your hips. It's working primarily with your glutes. It's also helping with core and hamstrings. This is a very good exercise to kind of slow down after the first 2 exercises, but it definitely will help tone your body out. It will keep your heart rate up, but it's just going to be a little bit more steady. Last one of this circuit. Okay guys, so these are elevated mountain climbers, but they are slow, okay? Mountain climbers are typically done on the ground. They're done very quickly. They're primarily a core exercise, and they are in this as well. However, when you go slow, you're kind of getting your heart rate back down to normal after the first couple exercises, and you're also focusing a lot on the movement. I want you guys to think about how your core is feeling. I want you to think about how your legs are feeling. This wouldn't normally be a leg exercise that you would feel a ton if you were to do it on its own. But in conjunction with the other exercises, you are now getting a little bit more of a leg workout in addition to this awesome core workout. So that is it. Take a 2-minute break, and then we're gonna move straight into the second circuit. We're gonna start our second circuit with more arm-based workouts. That's what our whole second time is. And this will start with seated tricep dips. So again, I'm using that same chair, and what you are going to do is you are going to pretend like you're sitting on a chair, and now scoot forward till your butt is all the way off. Just keep on scooting and keep your arms at the very edge. And this is primarily triceps, guys. Think about the muscle that you're using and try and push with that. You guys can do this. Let's do 1 minute. Now, after that minute, no break, move on to the second one. Now I'm not using any weight. If you want to, if it's too easy, feel free to. Sorry, my grandma's cooking, so it looks like my right arm is a little bit higher than my left arm. But what we're doing here is we're doing 3 lateral raises. Now just go up to shoulder height because that's really targeting exactly what we want, your shoulders. And then when you're up, you're going to do 3 forward arm circles. And then put it back down, do 3 more lateral raises, and then you're going to do 3 backward arm circles. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's about it. It might seem easy at first, but by the end of this minute, your arms will be burning. I'm telling you. Oh, my voice changed right there. I didn't know I had that in me. So you are just going to think about your shoulders. It's going to be a little bit more of your arms all together, but primarily shoulders. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, if you have some weights, you can throw those in there. If you have some soup cans or some water bottles, feel free to kind of adapt this exercise as you can. And that is it for that one. We are almost done. This circuit is a little bit shorter. I believe there's only 3 exercises. So once you are done with this one, we are going to go straight into push-ups to commandos. So you're going to do 3 push-ups and then 3 commandos on each side. So 6 commandos in total. As you can tell, my butt is a tad bit high, but hopefully it's not that bad. Anyways, notice I did 3 push-ups with 3 commandos. With commandos, you're going to get on your elbows, move your right arm down first, then your left arm down, and then your right arm back up, and then your left arm back up. Just like that. And then I switch it up every time, so then I go left arm first, and I do left arm up first, and then switch it again. All right, take a 2-minute break, and now we're on to the last circuit. Woo! So this one is flutter kicks and toe touches. 2 of my faves combined into one little ab workout. This entire 3rd circuit is going to be a lot of abs. So with this one, I want you to do 10 flutter kicks on each side. I usually look up and count every time my right foot goes high. I count that as 1. And I count to 10, and then once you hit 10, bring your legs straight up so you make a little 90-degree angle with your body, and you're going to do 10, 5, just kidding, 5 toe touches, and then back down. You will repeat this for 1 minute. Make sure that when you're doing flutter kicks, your feet are not touching the ground. Make sure there's constant pressure. Keep your core tight. The flutter kicks will really work on your lower abs, and the toe touches will really work on your upper abs. So we're trying to get that motion that works everything perfectly. Okay, second one, 3B, guys, we're getting there. These are just reverse crunches. They're a little bit easier than straight leg raises. If you want to make it a little harder, feel free to do those. If you want to make this even harder, feel free to add a weight or whatever you want in between your feet. So with these ones, you will have your legs go straight out and then right back into your chest. And once you bring them to you, you will actually lift your butt off the ground. This will complete that reverse crunch motion that we're really striving for. And that is essential to this exercise. All right, straight into the last part of the workout. This is a 10-second plank to 3 hip dips on each side. So 6 hip dips, you feel me? My butt might be a little bit high. Sorry guys, I was pretty tired by this point. And so just kind of count to yourself. It doesn't have to be right on point because you are going to be doing this for a minute, so your body will get that. With the hip dips, I want you guys to focus on moving your hips, not your whole body. So try not to move your upper body at all. Try simply to move your core and your hips, and you will get so much more out of this exercise. Once you are done with this, you are done. Repeat that 2 to 3 more times. I suggest 3, but you do you, girl. And once you're done with that, that's the entire workout. Repeat each one of those circuits 3 times, and we are done. You can read the entire workout below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye, friends.